Hello everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to Cricut and Corky's Clubhouse. Coming at you with an update. I know it has been a while. I have been very busy with life as it gets in the way sometimes, but I have had a break, and as you see I got Amy in front of me. I'm still going to do a full video of Amy. I know I did a teaser of her and unboxing. But just wanted to jump on and give an update. It took about 7-8 weeks or whatnot, but the last time you saw my workshop slash doll room, it was all boxes. As you know, I moved over the summer, and like I said, after like 7 weeks of just pretty much every day working on it, I finally have the room finished. Now, kind of looks similar to the other room, but I promise you it is different place. The room is over the garage like the other place, but the difference is, and I even set it up kind of the same, but the difference is it's much smaller. So it's a little bit longer, but the room itself is much shorter, and it is much not as wide. So basically I can touch the ceiling like it's right here, but I'm not going to do that because there's a fan. But Corky, you see he's like practically on the ceiling, and before he had enough room where I could actually set his tall box next to him. And then I had room on either side, but you know, I've made it work. So space wise, it is what it is. The only other big difference is in the old place, this was pretty much just a doll museum slash office, and now, because I am condensed in space, I've had to turn this into my doll museum slash workshop slash sales place slash storage. So that is what all of that is. I'll get to it in a second. But for now, down here on this little small end, it looks kind of the same. Also, there is no central air in this room over the garage in this place, so I had to install an AC unit for the summer. It is cold now, so I have a heater. It's like oil powered. And then I even bought this little new guy just to try it out. This is a dehumidifier. I'm curious to see how much moisture is in here, because you know, moisture is super bad for all of these old toys. But anyway, so I have Cricut all set back up. She is pretty much intact. Did change a few things around. Just to save space, I took out one of the Cricuts that was wearing the schoolgirl outfit just because Amy has it on, and I just didn't have room for duplicates. And you'll see that as I kind of go through them. I did spend a lot of time this summer selling off a lot of my dolls because I just can't put them anywhere anymore. I don't have the space. Ken, and I decided, I guess I got caught up in the Ken and Barbie craze from the movie, and quickly just was like, I don't have the time, effort, money, or space to collect them. But I still have a bunch I haven't worked on, so I'm going to continue to clean those up, and I'll keep some of them. I've sold a lot of at least the more modern Ken and Barbies for sure, but I have a couple of the old Kens from like the 70s left. And then this little corner over here, this is Jill. Those are my soft body Jills, so they're all still hanging in tight. And then this is the Jill collection. Still kind of similar to what it was before, except now you see they are pretty much touching the ceiling, so I can't put the soft bodies behind them because there's nowhere for them to stand. And you do notice that Miss Mall has disappeared. I promise she didn't evaporate, but I needed to sell one of my Jills over the holidays because there was a kid that their mom had really been saving up for a long time since the summer to get them one for Christmas, and I needed to be able to supply that. So I ended up just, for time's sake, because it's easier, I already had these working and they're fully functional, so she got Mall Jill, at least the Jill that was wearing that. So no worries, I can replace her at some point. And actually recently, I'll show you in a little bit, I just got another platinum, so maybe I'll make Mall Jill platinum. But Jill pretty much is solid. Patty PlayPal got pushed in the corner over there. She's not actually even out yet. And then I actually put out some Teddy Ruxpins and some TJ Berry Tails over there. Just why not? So the other difference is I put this big table. This was the table I did a lot of videos and work on in the old place in the like breakfast nook dining area, and now it is up here. So this was the center of the room, but because there we go, we had that weird zoom out, but because it is covered mostly with storage over here, you can't walk around it anymore. So it's just a one-way street. But over here I have all of my ideal PlayPals and whatnot. These got impacted the most from downsizing because they're giant and I just didn't have the room. In the old place, remember, I had like enough to do like 2-3 deep, like really high up on these benches. So total, I think I did the math, I sold 21 of my Patty PlayPals. Mostly Patty. There was, I think, 2 Susies in there and a Peter. Not Susie, Penny, sorry. But I still have a couple pennies, got Saucy hiding out over in the corner. Susie is all intact. I still have Bonnie, and that is the British Johnny. I do actually have a Johnny PlayPal now, but he needs some work, so he has not made it to the collection. And then this is a clone of Susie PlayPal, which I'll talk about in a minute. Goodness, I swear I just always have allergies. I swear I'm always sniffling in these videos. But anyway, these are the ones I've kept, and no worries, because even though I've sold the Patty PlayPal dolls, if you look over here, I managed to somehow save every original outfit. So I was able to sell the dolls for a decent amount because I had cleaned and restored them, and for the most part kept all of my original outfits. I did have duplicates. I sold all of those. Only one dress didn't make it, and that was because I was in a pinch and someone needed it, so it did sell. But I did that because, just like with Jill, I like fixing Patty PlayPal, and I realized that the dresses are the hard thing to find with Patty. Patty the doll herself is a dime a dozen, so it's more of looking for the ones that haven't had their hair cut and look really nice with their blue eyes and good coloring. So I kept the ones that I really, really loved, and I hopefully will be rebuilding that at some point. So moving on down, in fact, you actually can see here on the table, these are Patty and Peter parts. So I'm actually working on some stuff now. But if you come down here, this is just crazy. So speaking of Patty PlayPal, all of these bins that go all the way down to the floor, they're like 3 deep, and all the way to the back wall, those are all Patty PlayPal and, well, PlayPal parts, because there's Saucy, Susie, Penny, Peter, just everyone is in there. So I can probably, I think I counted, I can build like 27 Patty PlayPals. And then over there in that corner, that is Jill parts. So, and there's a couple, there's like a Jill body up there, but it's just, it's chaos over here. And I hate that I have to keep this up in this room, but I am just fortunate to even have a space, I suppose. So down here is kind of new requirements and things that I'm going to be working on. So I was joking with that, that knockoff of Susie back there. I have entered my clone era. So if you know about Patty PlayPal, there were other companies that made cheaper alternatives to Patty PlayPal if you couldn't afford one. So I started getting some of those just because I'm very curious about them. There's not really a lot of information on them. There's not really any books. We know the companies, but like as far as original outfits and time frames, there's not a lot of info. So I'm just kind of exploring that now. So she is, I think, an Ala Eastern, and she's wearing her original outfit. So her hair is actually in really good shape. It had the original hairnet on it. So there's some Patties mixed in there as well. There's another clone. I think that was Unita doll. That girl back there, that is a Lori Martin. So she is ideal. She'll come later on. But anywho, all these dolls have not been touched or cleaned yet. They need lots of good prayers. And over here is now my tiny little workshop. And yes, it is a mess because I just have all sorts of things up there. I'm just kind of catch all for now. But that's my little workshop over here in the corner. And there's some Jills that I need to work on. That's the one standing up down there. That's a platinum that I just got. So I will definitely be excited to work on her. And then all of those PlayPal bodies have lots of PlayPal heads. So these are some of those up there I've worked on, but most of these I haven't touched yet. They need their hair redone, cleaned, new stuffing, new rust rid. There's just so much that I need to do with those, but they're up here at least. And then over here in this little corner, this is my sad little Chatty Corner. So there's some Chatty babies, tiny Chatties, and some full-size Chatties. Yes, this one is missing her head because it is off being cleaned right now. So I know how to fix Chatties. I've done it before. In fact, the one that's back there I fixed, she had an accident, fell apart. So we got to put her back together. But I actually send them off to Stevie Aaron. So if you've ever seen Late Night Dolly Chats, he is like the Chatty mythical guru who can just make amazing detailed cleanups. So just for time constraints, it's easier to just send it to the expert, and he does beautiful work. So he's got a few more that are gonna be coming my way, but look at that, I love it. Perfect. It's just random stuff down there. Just, I had nowhere else to put it. And this is what's left of my Kissy. They also got really impacted. I had to sell a lot of my Kissies. I originally had all of the outfits new in box. I had lots of, just tons of really museum quality great Kissy stuff, but it was kind of down to, do I sell Kissy or do I have to sell more of my PlayPals? So Kissy was the victim here. But I did keep her. She's still new in the box. You see her tag still on her sticker, inspection sticker. And I kept these two because they're my two favorite outfits. And she is actually up for sale, and she has been up for sale for a while. So one day they will not be there. There is Giggles and some Kissy boxes. But anyway, my buddy hanging out over there with Kid's sister. Don't really have anywhere to put them, so they're just hanging out. It's Betty Big Girl, Sandy McCall, Little Miss Echo. There's another clone down here, the blonde girl. This is, I don't really do like originals where like, you know, I change them and alter them, but that is an Ashton Drake Galleries AA Patty PlayPal that had lost all her hair. So I decided to turn her into a Peter PlayPal because she just looked like her scalp is painted black. And I was like, oh, so I plan on flocking that, and I think he makes a nice little dapper boy because we never got an AA Peter. So yeah, that is kind of where I'm at. So happy to have a space. It's much smaller. I have no clue where I'm going to film things now. So maybe I'll put a backdrop over the air conditioner over there, but it's a work in progress. But I'm pleased to actually have a space again. It's not just a room full of boxes like a warehouse. Everything is out and about now, so I at least have that, and I definitely have lots more to sell because eventually I would like to, you know, open this up for more display. But for now, it is part storage. So many parts everywhere. The PlayPals really are large. They take up a lot of space. So hopefully I can sell down some of these extra ones I have because I don't need all of these PlayPals. A few I need, but not many. But anyway, that's the update. Hopefully soon I will start making some videos again. I don't really have anything new as far as talking dolls, but I still have some British Cricut tapes to do. I still have Amy to do. I gotta figure out where I was with the Jill alternate tapes and see if I can continue that. I think I'm almost done. Patty PlayPal's done. I haven't even started with Teddy yet, like at all. Like, I don't even know how to repair those yet. So, and TJ has some videos left for sure. I definitely have a box of those, but we will see as time goes on. Hopefully I will find some time to post some more videos, but thank you all. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season and Happy New Year, and cheers to 2025, and whatever wonderful treasures we find. Yeah. I'll talk to you soon.